Hi crafty friends, Amanda here with Crafting with Amanda, and thank you for helping me celebrate with Christy Harden her 1,000 subscriber hop. She reached 1,000 subscribers, and on YouTube that's a milestone, a pretty big milestone, and so we are all celebrating with Christine. So yay Christine, congratulations. So here what I'm doing is she asked us to kind of follow some guidelines of 2 photos was the start of it. And then she asked us to include a unicorn, and I'm not necessarily a unicorn person, but I had these photos. I was kind of going through my photos thinking, oh, I'm going to have to do another heritage layout, and you guys are probably getting tired of those. But I found these photos from, I have a folder that's all school photos, and look, 2 photos, yay! And so then this is the Close to My Heart Who Loves You, or Life's a Hoot, that's what it is, Life's a Hoot. Brand new paper pack, and so as a consultant you can get, or as a maker, excuse me, they changed our title, you can buy one of the patterns in bulk, and in this particular paper pack case, our bulk paper has this purple kind of cloudy effect background with the different colored circles of color and the gold intermixed. That's the bulk paper. So I'm fortunate enough that I bought a pack of that, and so I'm going to use it as my background, and I won't be running out of it. You will see a lot of this in my future projects. So here what I'm doing is I'm just going through the paper packs, and I'm picking pieces that I can make banner ends with. I've seen layouts like this done before, and I just thought with the fun colors in this layout and then the 2 photos, it would just be a kind of a fun background to start this layout. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So you'll see me, I'm going to go ahead and attach that base piece to my Versamat, and I like that just because then it doesn't move around, and if I want to make sure that things are attached straight and parallel to things, I can do that. But I'll go ahead and cut the banner ends of these. I just measure how wide they are because it was pretty random what I was cutting, and you can see here I arranged those all in the upper right corner. And now I'm taking a look at the sticker sheet, and why I picked this paper pack was actually I saw this title, Everyday Smile, and I thought, or Everyday Smiles, how perfect for a school day photo, because you know you have to have your everyday smile at school. And I like to take the stickers. In fact, I didn't use stickers for the longest time until I found this trick 5 or 6 years ago of taking I have a sock of cornstarch, and I take the stickiness, or most of it, off the back of these stickers, and then I can kind of audition them at different places on the layout before I decide what I want to do. I know there's people that just have the vision in their head and they can glue it all down. I very much need to dry fit all of my pieces as I cut them, and I'm getting better even at that with more practice. So I will encourage you to just do more. Create, have fun. Even in this layout, I have an embellishment opportunity because things did not go the way that I thought they would be, and I show you how I correct that. But just have fun. You can always make an embellishment opportunity on a layout. So here, just to go over what Christine has asked us to do, 2 photos, check, got that. A unicorn, I'm not sure what's going to happen about that. And then all pattern paper, no solids. To me, that creates a busy layout, and this layout is very busy for what I'm used to. And on the screen, it looks busier. In fact, I've looked at the layout now several times in real life to go, no, it doesn't look that busy. This is good. So what you see on the screen looks busier, but not, it's great. So I decided I needed to have some circles to anchor some of the elements, and so I am using more of that purple pattern paper from the back, and then I'm also made, oh, I can't think of the word of them, outlines of the circle, frames, that's it, frames of the circles, just so that it's not a whole solid piece. Because again, with all pattern paper, to me that just gets so busy, and I haven't figured out how to balance all of those elements yet. So I'm using the purple paper here on the circle to kind of be an anchor for embellishment cluster. I love the owls from this paper, and I just think that they really they're fun, they're whimsical, it works with the photos I have. I went back to the layered flowers from last year's core catalog and went ahead and cut some of those out of that same purple with the circles on the background. So you'll see that when I do the circle frame here, I turn it over and you can see more of the pattern paper, but because it's a slim frame, I think it's okay, and it doesn't overpower the layout. And I'm just auditioning the different flowers, trying to figure out what I want where, what's going to work, trying to decide here if I'm going to punch out a smaller circle, because you can make this look like a black-eyed Susan flower. I can't think of the other name of them. And I decided I didn't want to do that. So again, I'm taking that other circle frame. So I have my 3 circles. I have my owls going on. Online, I found this free unicorn. It's a embroidery file. And I actually have an embroidery machine. It's still packed with the computer that I need to run it. But it had this unicorn. So I went ahead and just grabbed that file and printed it. And as you can see, I fussy cut around there, and I'm kind of tucking it in. So it's not really hidden. It's actually a part of the layout. But it's the color in that unicorn that create my embellishment opportunity later. So here I am making sure that I'm following Christine's suggestions. So I am using foam adhesive. That was one of the things she would like. Oh, I do want to mention that she is giving away 2 $50 gift certificates to, I believe, an online store. So be sure to go check out all the people that are participating in the HOP, but especially give Christine some love and congratulate her on this great achievement, and get yourself, I don't know what the rules are for the contest or for winning those gift certificates, but find out so that you have a chance to win. And here's another butterfly that came from the sticker sheet. And again, I'm just kind of auditioning it of where I want to go. And it's at this point that it's like, okay, this is getting kind of busy. And yet I see this bottom right corner of the layout and I keep thinking, oh, it's so empty down there. Everything else is so, full and has movement and things are there. I need to fill something in that bottom corner. So all the time that I'm putting these flowers down, that's what I'm thinking in my head. And this is where I get into trouble. So I found this Who Loves You stamp set from way back. I think it came out close to the time that Twitter pated, and I could be wrong. It could have been even after that. But as I'm looking for the stamp set, I found my envelope of my embellishments that I've been using with my aspen papers, and I knew I had some of these twigs in there, and owls always are on branches, so I went ahead and just pulled a couple of those and stuck them in under the owl, and I think it gives it some nice, it anchors them, it gives them something to be on. And so I'm trying to choose the colors from the unicorn, the grape, and the raspberry, and adding some brown from the tree limbs. And so I'm stamping these mushrooms, and I like how they are. I'm trying to, show that you, with the clear stamps, you can ink up bottom, you can ink up top, you can kind of swipe them through, and you get some texture in it when you swipe the stamp across the ink pad. And I'm not paying attention that the colors that I picked are too dark, are too saturated for the rest of this layout. And it's only when I start putting the ink pads away that I'm like, oh no, this is horrible. But I have this circle that's left from cutting out those frames, so I grab it off of my little Dollar Tree cutting board, and I'm covering up those mushrooms. I had a couple of flowers that were left over, and you'll see here how I take that area where I had tried to stamp those mushrooms, and it's not fully camouflaged, but it's definitely better, and it kind of almost looks purposeful with all the other circles going on this layout. But that's how I cover my embellishment opportunity. And I thought just by cutting this flower in half, it actually helped tie more of the colors in. And so I'm really happy with the result of this embellishment opportunity, but I wish I wouldn't have had to have figured it out. And on all the things that Christine had asked us to do, she asked us to do ink or paint splatters, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, you do that at the end, no big deal. And the paper itself actually has some of that effect on it, and I thought, oh, this is great, I'll just add extra ink splatters where they have ink splatters. But I think my embellishment opportunity kind of threw me off my game, so I did not get any splatters on. I failed all the requests, but I got a unicorn on there, and I didn't expect to do that. So here I've pulled some wooden hearts, and again I'm just trying to find balance between the open hearts and the solid ones. And so I have 3 solid, 2 open. They're kind of helping draw into the photos on this layout, which to me is the primary purpose. My journaling talks about how our kid did not necessarily dress up for school, just kind of went. But photo day, picture day was definitely, we planned it the night before. We made sure that we had washed hair, and did we want it, you know, with the curls, or did we want it just natural, or did we want it straight? But we definitely made a plan for the night before photo day of what outfit was going to be worn even at a young age. So that's what my journaling talks about there. Congratulations, Christine. I hope you have a wonderful next 1,000 subscribers. Here's how you can connect with me. I will invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. There is a notification bell there that if you want to make sure you don't miss any of my posts, click that bell. I typically post on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, but it's 3 times a week. The days might vary a little bit. Here's another video you may be interested in. Check out those links in the description. Blessings!